Hey guys, this is Sage Valentine, and this is my review of Under the Dome, Season 1, Episode 3, entitled Manhunt. 3 things that blew me away about this episode. Number 1, Junior was able to convince Julia Shumway after their little excursion through that little, I don't know what it was. It kind of looked like a cross between a cave and some type of warehouse. It was an old abandoned mine or something. Anywho, Junior was looking for a way out because Angie convinced him to go find one, and then maybe he could take her and they could leave. But unfortunately, Junior failed at that, nearly got himself killed, and was saved by Julia Shumway because Julia stopped him from picking up his crazy electrified flashlight that exploded. And Junior, once they were able to, get out and everything, Junior told Julia only half of what happened. She told Julia that Barbie was violent, a psychopath, made her question why he was even in Chester's Mill, and said that Barbie beat his face in and he was unprovoked and all that stuff. Now we know the real reason why, but Junior has to, sell it. And for some reason Julia, even though Julia was a little skeptical of Barbie anyway after the whole dog tag thing, still this is not helping. So then what else happens? Norrie spends some time with Joe. Joe somehow ends up having this impromptu generator party. Thank you, Ben. And it goes awry and the generator explodes and it's a whole big thing, and now these dudes are after Joe because Norrie stood up for him and mentioned some type of act. I don't think she said the Louisiana Purchase. I don't think she did, but if you do remember which purchase she said or which act she mentioned that kind of blew that dude's mind, definitely let me know. There's a search party out for Paul, Randolph, and it doesn't go as well as they planned because Paul sets up two different paths. One's a dummy and one isn't, and Barbie kind of figures that out pretty quickly, and he tells the group to go a different way, and they end up meeting with Paul. Paul shoots a guy named Roger. Roger and the other dude, Stanley, end up having to go back to town. If you don't remember who Roger and Stanley, I think that's the character's name. They are the two guys who hassled Carolyn in Sweetbriar Rose when she was looking for Norrie. And they're being kind of ignorant, like, how does that work with two women having a child? Dear Lord. So anyway, Linda shot and killed Paul because Paul was about to kill Big Jim and Barbie. So Norrie tried to play it cool. She tried to act like, she came through with her parents, and she almost made a mistake and mentioned her 2 moms, and Joe was like, oh, 2 moms, and she's like, oh, that's what people say, my parents, 2 dads, 2 moms. Anyway, later in the episode, Joe ends up meeting Carolyn, Norrie's mom, and Carolyn's all upset, and she was like, I heard there was an explosion. She said, a mother knows. And Joe's like freaking out because he was like, Mom, and she's like, yeah, that's one of my moms. He's like, moms? And then all of a sudden, both Norrie and Joe fall out, and they start having that seizure, saying the pink stars are in line, the pink stars are in line, or something. So Linda is a contender to be the sheriff. She basically is since Duke died. So, and she's sitting, at some point she ends up taking Duke's hat. She removes like the name tags from all the lockers of the people who died, Frankie, Paul, and Duke. And she's like laying in the one of the cells. And it's funny that she's doing that because now in season 2, Junior's doing the same thing. So I guess Junior has taken over the role as a kind of sort of impromptu sheriff a little bit. I know that Phil is the sheriff, but still, like, it's kind of cool how Junior and Linda are like sleeping in that exact same cell at different times, and it's pretty cool. So anyway, Angie fixes Junior up when Junior comes back, and he's feeling some type of way because he spoke to his father, and he told his father, like, he's asking him, like, why are you sitting there with Barbie after what I told you, such and such and such. And his father's like, listen, let the grown folks handle their business. So I guess Big Jim has a plan to get back at Barbie. So Angie's like fixing up Junior, because Junior, I'm trying to remember if she wraps up his hand. I think he burns his hand or something. So she wraps, and he brings her this first aid kit. She cuts like the gauze, and she hides the scissors. So I guess she's going to do something crazy with the scissors. Then Julia's taking Barbie home, and she sees that his knuckles are bruised. He asks her why. She asks him why. He says, oh, because it's a long story. And then she asks him, are you passing? He's like, why are you coming through Chester's Mill? Are you really passing through? He kind of lies about that too. Then she goes through his bag while he's showering, and she sees a map with the town and some coordinates. So it's not looking good for you, Barbie. Not at this point. And if you're watching season 2 and you're trying to catch up with me, yes. Thank you so much for tuning in. But one last thing to mention is that Junior thinks it's pretty funny how as soon as Barbie shows up in the town, here comes this dome and all this crazy stuff happening. So, could be. If you're watching season 2, we still don't know who the monarch is. Still don't. I wonder how long it's going to take before we learn, because I really want to know, but we still don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Definitely check out my other reviews on my channel. I have old reviews for Hannibal the Following, The Red Road, one for Sleepy Hollow, which I have to go back and do again. I also have the recent reviews of 24. I'm doing Big Brother, as you know. I'm also doing Under the Dome. Here we go. Season 1 and 2. I'm going to do Extant as well. And I'm probably going to do season 1 of The Following after this. And probably Hannibal after that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Sage Valentine. And, well, we are going to have a serious season this summer. And I'm all here for it. And if you hear like a weird loud sound, that's my air conditioner. So, anywho. In about a couple days, you're going to notice a change in me. I'm just warning you, so when it pops up, you'll see. I'm a happy camper about it. Can't wait a few more days till I get it. But anyway, guys, you all take care. Have an awesome Thursday, and I'll see you guys back here for Big Brother. Bye, guys. Bye.